Have you ever been jolted awake at night? Your legs suddenly tight with pain, and no matter how you stretch, it just won't let go? If you know that feeling, you're not alone. Many people over 60 quietly suffer from leg cramps and muscle stiffness that make simple things, like getting out of bed or taking a walk, so much harder. But here's the uplifting part. There are simple, natural foods that can help ease that pain, nourish your muscles, and bring you restful nights again. Hi, and welcome to Longevity Secrets, where we share real, gentle ways to feel better, live stronger, and stay independent as we age gracefully. Today, we're talking about 3 powerful foods that can do more than just fill your belly. They can protect your muscles, boost your circulation, and help you move with ease again. You see, muscle cramps often happen when our body is quietly asking for something it's missing: magnesium, potassium, hydration, or just a little extra care. The good news is, we can answer that call with what we put on our plate. So, what should you be eating? We'll get into that in just a moment. But first, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from today? Please leave a comment below and share your story, or feel free to ask any questions along the way. Your voice matters here. And if you enjoy learning simple ways to stay healthy and strong, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you never miss another tip made just for you. Now, back to your muscles. The first food on our list is not a fancy supplement or expensive powder. It's something many of us grew up with, and it still holds its healing magic today. Ready to feel better and sleep through the night without those painful cramps? Stay with us, because what you'll learn in the next few minutes might just change the way your body feels, starting tonight. All right, let's begin by talking about eggs. Eggs may seem simple, but they're full of powerful nutrients that support the body in many ways, especially when it comes to muscle health. For older adults, leg cramps can become a frustrating part of daily life. But what if something as ordinary as an egg could offer real relief? Let's take a closer look. One of the most common reasons older adults experience leg cramps is muscle fatigue. As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength, a condition known as sarcopenia. This makes it easier for cramps to happen, especially at night or after long periods of rest. That's where protein becomes so important. It helps repair muscle tissue, supports endurance, and prevents further breakdown. Now here's the good news. Eggs are a complete source of protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to rebuild muscle fibers. A single large egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein. This can help reduce muscle soreness, improve strength, and most importantly, lower the chances of getting painful leg cramps. But the story doesn't end there. Eggs also offer another key nutrient for muscle and bone function: vitamin D. Many older adults don't get enough sun exposure, which is how the body naturally produces this vitamin. And when vitamin D is low, calcium absorption becomes poor. Without enough calcium, the muscles can't contract or relax properly. That's when cramps strike. Each egg yolk contains a small amount of vitamin D. While it may not meet your full daily needs, it's a valuable contributor, especially when combined with other sources like fortified milk, yogurt, or oily fish, like salmon and sardines. If you're still falling short, consider a supplement. But for many people, including eggs in their daily meals is a simple and nourishing step toward better muscle health. Now let's talk about something many don't realize: the link between leg cramps and the nervous system. When the nerves that communicate with your muscles don't function well, your muscles can spasm, tighten suddenly, or misfire. This often happens when there's a deficiency in vitamin B12, a condition surprisingly common in older adults. Eggs contain both vitamin B12 and choline, which work together to protect the myelin sheath that surrounds your nerves. This helps keep the lines of communication between your brain and your muscles clear and steady. When your nerves fire properly, your muscles respond calmly, reducing the risk of sudden cramps. So, is it true that eggs can help reduce leg cramps in seniors? Yes, but it's not about one food doing everything. It's about how that food fits into the bigger picture. When you combine the protein, vitamin D, and B12 in eggs with other healthy habits, like staying hydrated, staying active, and eating a balanced diet, you create a strong foundation for muscle and nerve health. And that, over time, can lead to fewer cramps, deeper sleep, and greater comfort. So next time you reach for an egg, know that you're not just making breakfast. You're giving your body gentle, daily support. One simple egg at a time. Let's talk about vitamin B12 and why it matters so much as we get older. As we age, our bodies change in quiet but important ways. One of those changes is how we absorb nutrients. Specifically, our stomachs produce less acid over time, which makes it harder to absorb vitamin B12 from food. That's a problem, because B12 plays a key role in keeping our muscles, nerves, and energy levels working properly. For many seniors, B12 levels quietly drop without warning. You might feel more tired, experience leg cramps at night, or notice strange tingling in your hands or feet. These are not just signs of aging. They can be signs that your nerves aren't getting what they need. Low B12 doesn't just cause weakness or muscle pain. It can also lead to nerve damage and a type of anemia that leaves your muscles gasping for oxygen. The result? More cramps, more fatigue, and more discomfort. Now here's the good news. Eggs can help. Eggs are gentle on the stomach and easy to digest, making them an ideal choice for older adults with weaker digestive systems. They're a natural source of vitamin B12 without the heaviness of red meat. And while meat and dairy are good sources too, eggs offer a lighter, heart-friendlier option for those watching their fat or cholesterol. One large egg offers not just B12, but also protein, vitamin D, choline, and several other nutrients that help keep your muscles and nerves in sync. For vegetarians who eat dairy but avoid meat, eggs can be an especially important part of maintaining balanced nutrition. So, how many eggs should you eat? For most older adults, 6 to 7 eggs per week is considered a safe and beneficial amount. That level has been shown to support muscle health without raising cholesterol in healthy individuals. Of course, if you have heart disease or high cholesterol, it's always wise to check with your doctor first. In some cases, using egg whites instead of whole eggs may be a smart alternative. You might also wonder, can eating eggs really help with those leg cramps that wake me up at night? The answer is, yes, they can help. Nighttime cramps are often caused by a combination of things: poor muscle recovery, nerve dysfunction, and low levels of certain nutrients. By adding eggs to your breakfast or even a light evening meal, you're giving your body the tools it needs to rebuild and recover. The protein repairs muscle fibers. The B12 protects your nerves. The vitamin D supports calcium absorption, helping your muscles contract and relax smoothly. For seniors managing chronic conditions like diabetes or kidney disease, egg consumption may need to be adjusted. For example, diabetics might pair eggs with whole grains and leafy greens to balance blood sugar, while those with kidney concerns may need to moderate protein intake. But in general, eggs are one of the most supportive, affordable, and flexible foods for older adults. Here's a simple tip. When you make breakfast tomorrow, include one boiled or poached egg on the plate. Pair it with a handful of spinach, a slice of whole grain toast, or a small bowl of oatmeal. Drink a glass of water or herbal tea. These small choices build a bigger picture, a body that feels stronger, more stable, and more at ease. In the end, staying healthy doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes, All it takes is adding something small, but meaningful, back onto your plate. And eggs, humble as they are, just might be one of the best foods to support your muscles, your nerves, and your peace of mind. For many older adults, muscle cramps, especially at night, can become an unwelcome part of life. They come suddenly, a tight pull in the leg, a sharp discomfort that interrupts your rest. But what if the cause isn't something dramatic? What if it's just a quiet shortage of something your body truly needs? That something might be potassium. Potassium is one of those minerals that doesn't get much attention, but your body depends on it every single day. It helps your muscles contract and release, supports steady nerve signals, and even keeps your body's fluids in balance. Now, when potassium levels drop too low, a condition called hypokalemia, muscles become oversensitive. They may twitch, spasm, or cramp at random times, especially during rest. You may also feel more tired than usual, or notice that your muscles feel stiff and less responsive. Why does this happen more often with age? As we grow older, our ability to hold on to potassium can weaken, due to things like medications, such as diuretics for high blood pressure, poor appetite, or simple dehydration from not drinking enough water. These small daily losses add up over time, making muscle cramps more frequent and more painful. But there's good news. A natural, affordable remedy could already be in your kitchen. Bananas are one of the best sources of potassium found in nature. A medium banana gives you about 420 milligrams, or roughly 12% of your daily needs. That's a meaningful boost in a single snack. But bananas don't just help restore potassium. They also play a deeper role in keeping muscles calm and nerves balanced. When you eat bananas regularly, you're giving your body the minerals it needs to communicate clearly between brain, nerve, and muscle. This helps reduce cramping, keep the muscles relaxed, and promote better fluid balance in your cells. Especially important if you're sweating more in hot weather or taking medications that flush out minerals. So, how many bananas should you eat? For most older adults, just one banana a day is enough to support muscle and nerve function. If you experience cramps more often, 2 bananas spaced throughout the day, perhaps one in the morning and another in the evening, may offer added benefit. And remember, if you're managing blood pressure or other conditions with medication, ask your doctor if you're at risk of potassium loss. Sometimes the solution isn't more pills, it's just better nutrition. Bananas are easy to chew, gentle on the stomach, and don't require cooking. They're not only nourishing, they're comforting. And when added to a balanced diet, they offer quiet support to the systems that help you move, rest, and feel better throughout the day. So next time you feel a cramp coming on, or wake up with tightness in your legs, think back to the power of this simple fruit. Sometimes, a little potassium can go a long way. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, but makes a big difference in how your body feels, especially as you age: magnesium. Magnesium is one of those minerals that quietly supports your body in the background. You don't think about it much, but when your muscles start to cramp or feel stiff, especially at night, low magnesium may be part of the reason. Why is magnesium so important? Well, it helps your muscles relax after they contract. It also assists your body in making energy for muscle movement and helps keep other minerals like calcium and potassium in balance. When all of these systems work together, your muscles feel smoother, calmer, and more reliable. Each banana contains about 32 milligrams of magnesium. Not a huge amount, but enough to give your body a helping hand, especially when paired with other magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, beans, or almonds. As we grow older, many of us eat less or have digestion issues that limit how well we absorb nutrients. Because of this, magnesium levels often drop. This can lead to muscle twitching, nighttime cramps, and a general sense of tightness in the body. Eating bananas regularly can be a gentle, natural way to restore what your body might be missing. And here's something many don't realize. Those leg cramps that show up in the middle of the night, the ones that wake you suddenly and make your calves feel like they're twisting up, are often tied to low magnesium and potassium, poor hydration, or even circulation issues. If that sounds familiar, you might try having a banana about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. It's an easy snack that provides potassium, magnesium, and natural carbohydrates, nutrients that work together to soothe muscles, reduce tension, and even promote better sleep. And that's not all. Bananas are also a natural source of vitamin B6, a vital nutrient for the nervous system. B6 helps your nerves send signals to your muscles smoothly. It also helps reduce inflammation in the body and supports the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough B6, nerves can misfire, and muscles may feel more tired, stiff, or prone to spasms. Just one banana gives you about 0.4 milligrams of B6, covering over 30% of your daily needs as an older adult. That's a big benefit from a small fruit. According to recent studies, seniors who don't get enough B6 tend to have more frequent leg cramps and nerve discomfort. And since bananas are so easy to eat and don't require cooking, they make a very senior-friendly option for keeping your nervous and muscular systems working better together. But of course, hydration matters too. If your cramps are linked to dehydration, bananas will help, but only if you also drink enough fluids. Try to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water each day, and consider pairing your banana with coconut water, which adds extra electrolytes to your system. Together, these simple habits help your muscles stay soft, flexible, and less prone to nighttime cramping. So, how many bananas should you eat? For most older adults, 1 banana per day is a safe and helpful amount. If you experience regular cramps, 2 bananas a day, maybe 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, may be just right. But if you have diabetes, it's best to eat bananas with fiber-rich foods like whole grains or a handful of nuts to help balance your blood sugar. Here's a helpful tip. Consistency is key. 1 banana won't make all the difference, but adding it to your routine each day, along with enough water and other wholesome foods, can bring slow, steady improvement. In the end, managing muscle cramps doesn't always require medication. Sometimes it just requires listening to your body and giving it what it quietly asks for. So next time your legs feel tight, or you wake with that sharp pull in your calf, remember this. A banana might not seem like much, but it could be just what your body needs to rest a little easier. Let's move on to something small, but mighty. Something crunchy, rich, and often found in your pantry: nuts and seeds. When most people think about preventing leg cramps, they might picture bananas or green vegetables. And that's true. Those foods are wonderful. But what often gets forgotten is that a handful of nuts or seeds each day can make a big difference too, especially for older adults who want to keep their muscles calm and strong. Why are nuts and seeds so helpful? Well, to start with, they're full of magnesium and potassium, 2 essential minerals that help your muscles relax, contract properly, and avoid those painful nighttime cramps. They're also packed with healthy fats, plant-based protein, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that support better blood flow and help muscles recover after activity. You see, as we age, our bodies don't always hold on to magnesium the way they used to. Many seniors experience a drop in magnesium levels due to medication, digestion changes, or reduced appetite. This often leads to tight muscles, more frequent cramping, or that restless feeling in the legs. But here's the good news. Just a small handful of nuts or seeds, once a day, is enough to start rebuilding what's missing. Let's look at a few examples. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest sources of magnesium you can find. A single ounce offers about 168 milliliters, which is 40% of what your body needs in a day. Almonds provide 77 milliliters, or about 20% of your daily magnesium needs. Cashews give you around 74 milligrams, which is close to 19%. And what about potassium? You may already know bananas are a great source, but nuts and seeds also play their part. Pistachios offer roughly 290 milligrams of potassium per ounce. Almonds contain about 200 milligrams. Cashews provide around 160 milligrams. These minerals, magnesium and potassium, are often lost through sweating, especially if you've been active, gardening, or even just walking outside on a warm day. If they're not replaced, you may feel it later in the form of stiff legs or sudden cramping. So, how do nuts and seeds help prevent that? It's not just about the minerals. They also provide protein to help repair muscle fibers after activity, healthy fats to reduce inflammation and keep circulation flowing, omega-3s in foods like walnuts and flax seeds, which can ease swelling and tension in the muscles, monounsaturated fats in almonds and cashews, which support healthy blood vessels and improve oxygen delivery to the muscles. Good circulation is key. When blood doesn't flow well, especially at night, muscles are more likely to cramp. By including nuts and seeds in your meals or snacks, you're gently helping your blood vessels stay open and flexible. And let's not forget, these foods are easy to enjoy. Sprinkle sunflower seeds over a salad. Add chopped walnuts to your oatmeal. Enjoy a small bowl of roasted almonds after lunch. No cooking, no fuss, just natural nourishment. Of course, moderation is important. Nuts are nutrient-dense, so a small handful per day is usually enough. If you're watching your weight or blood sugar, stick to unsalted, unflavored varieties and consider pairing them with other high-fiber foods. For older adults who experience muscle cramps, especially after exercise or before bed, nuts and seeds offer a quiet, delicious way to feel better from the inside out. So next time you feel that familiar tightness in your legs, ask yourself, did I give my muscles what they needed today? If not, maybe it's time to reach for a few almonds or a spoonful of pumpkin seeds. Your body might thank you with a more restful night. One of the hidden causes of muscle cramping, especially as we age, is something called chronic inflammation. When the body is under constant stress, even at a low level, inflammation can slowly wear down muscle tissue. That makes it easier for cramps and fatigue to creep in, sometimes without warning. But here's the good news. Nature gives us gentle tools for healing. Nuts like walnuts and almonds, and seeds like flax and chia are full of natural anti-inflammatory nutrients that help calm the body from the inside out. They're also packed with antioxidants, which ease the tension in muscles and help your body recover after movement, whether that's walking, gardening, or just getting through the day. Let's explore some of the best options and what they can do. Pumpkin seeds, one of the richest sources of magnesium, 168 milligrams per ounce. Great for relaxing tight muscles. Almonds, a nice balance of magnesium and potassium, plus heart-healthy fats. Pistachios, excellent for potassium, about 290 milligrams in just 1 ounce. Cashews, rich in magnesium and gentle fats that support circulation. Walnuts, high in omega-3 fatty acids, which help lower inflammation and soothe sore muscles. Each of these nuts and seeds offers something special. That's why it's a good idea to enjoy a variety of them rather than sticking to just one kind. But how much should you eat? For most older adults, a small handful each day is just right. About 1 ounce of nuts or 2 tablespoons of seeds. That's around 20 almonds. Or a spoonful of pumpkin seeds sprinkled on oatmeal or salad. It's easy, and it goes a long way. Let's talk about when to enjoy them for the biggest benefits. With meals, helps your body absorb key nutrients and keeps electrolytes steady. Before bedtime, helps relax your muscles and may reduce those painful nighttime leg cramps. After physical activity, aids in muscle recovery and replenishes minerals lost through sweat. Now, as helpful as they are, there are a few things to keep in mind. 1. Watch your portions. Nuts are high in calories. Eating too many can lead to weight gain, so keep it to a small handful. 2. Choose unsalted. Salted nuts can raise sodium levels, which might worsen dehydration and increase the risk of cramping. 3. Be mindful of allergies. Some people are sensitive to certain nuts. If that's you, try alternatives like seeds or consult a doctor. 4. Ease into fiber. Nuts and seeds have a lot of fiber. If your digestion is sensitive, start slow and chew well to avoid discomfort. To get the most benefit, look for raw or dry-roasted, unsalted nuts. They're easier on the body and don't contain unnecessary additives. So, if you're looking for a simple, delicious way to support your muscles and avoid those unwanted cramps, nuts and seeds can be your quiet helpers. Just a small handful a day can bring comfort, strength, and calm to your body. If this video helped you, we'd love your support. Click the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. Drop a comment below. We read every message. And tell us, have nuts or seeds helped you with muscle cramps? Or is there a topic you'd like us to explore next? And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our newest tips for healthy aging. Stay curious, stay kind to your body, and we'll see you in the next video.